Welcome to the Highly Celestial Lifestyle channel. I'm going to share with you how to make this delicious pudding-like high protein oats that I think tastes way better than just adding whey protein powder. So the first thing you're going to want to do is always make sure you have a food scale. And I like to use a really large bowl because when I microwave the oats, if you use a smaller bowl, it's gonna overflow. So get yourself an extra large bowl, and I will do 30 grams of oats, but this is totally customizable. So if you're on a cut or if you're just smaller like me, then 30 grams, maybe 40 is a good amount. If you're a guy, 40, 50, 60, just depending on where you're at with your fitness goals. Now that we have the oats, we're gonna add some cinnamon, some sea salt, and some stevia. So we got sea salt, we got cinnamon, and stevia. This is the brand that we like. We get this on Amazon. And stevia is just a lot lower in calories than if you were to use honey, for example. And we're gonna add some water. So it's very basic. And once we microwave this, we're gonna add some egg whites. So I will microwave this for 4 minutes. So once this is done, here is a key component so that it comes out fluffy. You do not want to add the egg whites immediately because then the egg whites are going to cook and you're going to have more of like an egg soup. So you want it to cool for maybe 3 to 5 minutes and then we'll add the egg whites. All right, time for some egg whites. We get these from Costco. And I'm gonna be adding 130 grams. Again, totally customizable. So you could do 150, you could do 200. If you're someone that's low on protein, you know, just go for the 200. The more the merrier. Okay, perfect. And I've let this cool for about 5-10 minutes now. I just went and did some other stuff. You can just let it chill. The longer the better, but you know, as long as it's cold, it really doesn't matter. And then you're gonna mix it really well. Ooh, I forgot to mention the amount of water you wanna add. I think it was about 250 milliliters for 30 grams of oats. That's what I came up with. Because if you add too little water, it's gonna be really dry and it's gonna lose the whole point of being like pudding oats. So you'll want at least 200 to 250 milliliters of water. If you're doing more than that, if you're doing like 40 or 50 grams of oats, you'll probably need 300. So you'll want it like kind of watery, okay? All right, so now that we've added the oats and mixed it really well with a fork, we're gonna microwave it again, 3 minutes. And we wait again. Voila! This is beautiful. Check this out, you guys. It's hot. Be careful, it's hot. Okay, so you're gonna mix it. Can you see it? You gotta see a little closer. So this is the consistency. It's a lot more expanded and bigger, to me at least, compared to, you know, if you just added like some protein powder, which I get is a lot faster and there's all these flavors, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to try a different texture and flavor and actually feel a lot fuller, then I'd give this a shot. Being a lady, you gotta make things pretty. So what we're gonna do is put it in a pretty bowl, and tomorrow, when I'm actually gonna eat this, I'm going to add some fruit, some yogurt, some peanut butter powder, because it's lower in calories compared to peanut butter. And we're gonna decorate it and make it look beautiful and have the best breakfast ever, and then have a great pump at the gym. So we're gonna stick this in the fridge, and I'm gonna show you tomorrow when we wake up all the toppings on it. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. So we're hydrated, we're ready for the gym. Now we're gonna add toppings to our oats. This is what that looks like after it's been overnighted. And I love it cold for summertime. However, in the winter, you can totally make it warm and just eat it in the morning after you've made it. So I'm gonna do some peaches, some yogurt, and some nuts. And this is super versatile. So sometimes I'll add cacao in it, and then I'll do blueberries. So it's a whole different vibe. So I have my food scale here, and I'm gonna do probably 50 grams, perfect. So you could add any fruit. Strawberries are great. Strawberries are the most low-cal fruit you could find. And then you could do blueberries, you could do peaches. In the fall, I like to do apples. It gives it like a fall flavor, and I'll even add like some pumpkin puree in my oats, which is super good. So anything goes. Bananas are great too if you're having more calories. I don't typically add bananas when I'm in a cut because it's just way higher. So now we're gonna add some pbfit. You can do peanut butter if you'd like. However, I like pbfit because it's just a lot lower in calories, and I have more room to eat more food with more variety when I'm saving calories with pbfit. So we have 10 grams here, and we're just gonna add a little bit of water so we have a consistency of peanut butter. Just a little bit, less is more. I've had many times where I added too much water and then it was like peanut butter water, so I had to dump it out. So this is perfect. And look at that, it's just like peanut butter. You're saving a ton of calories, so that I can also add some almonds if I'd like. Because if I were to only do peanut butter, then I wouldn't really have room for almonds, which gives it like a crunch, and I love having crunch on my food. I also like to add some Greek yogurt. So I'm all about layers and different textures, different flavors. We're doing 20 grams. You can totally do more. I know it's not very much, but I just like a little dab to get the flavor. And then we're gonna add some almonds. So we have 8 grams here, just again for the texture and the taste and for some healthy fats. And there you have it. This is the pudding overnight oats, and I eat this every day. I've been eating this for the past, safe to say, 3 or 4 years, every single morning. And I'll be making a fall version soon since fall is coming up. But yeah, give this a try and let me know in the comments how you like it and how you switch it up. If you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear like what you found that tasted really good with this pudding overnight oats.